Hello everyone and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is Monday and I'm having a Monday. So yeah, I have been having horrible technical difficulties for the past hour. So yeah, I chose to do something that was not normal and yeah, messed everything up. So hopefully you can all hear me. I should know better. I should know better. Uh, the law of averages. So the disclaimer did not work. So, of course, thank you all very much for joining me in the Pixies as well as the Patreon. And this is a channel for 18 and over. This content is not meant for children. So there's the disclaimer. Ay, ay, ay. All right, so hello, Courtney. Hello, Alicia. Hello, Emily. And I also lost my secondary monitor, so I'm having to, put this all on one monitor. So if I miss anybody, I horribly apologize. Hello, Calamity. Hello, Yana. Hello, Noelle. Hello, Nightbot. Hello, 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 everybody. Oh dear, it's been one of those days. Yeah, it's been fun. Not. uh, so, hold on 1 second. There we go. Let's put that on. Hello, Della. I was okay until I started messing with things that had technology. So yeah. As soon as I started messing with technology, not so good. Hello, Catherine. All right, so as you can see, I have the bugs all done up. Like I said, I was going to try to get done, and I got them done. So today we're going to work on the greenery and the background stuff. And then on Wednesday, we will do the completed background, and then that page should be all done. Hi. So, who wants to see what came in the mail today? Let's just, enable everybody's insanity because, I can't possibly enable my own. If you don't want to see it, that's fine. I don't mind. Dawn wants to see. Anybody else? Because, if you don't want to see, that's fine. Look away. Because, yeah. I was enabled. This is, we're going to blame this on, we're going to blame this on Temu. And we're going to blame this on Connie. We're blaming this on Connie and Temu. I'm just saying. All right, I'm going to move my book out of the way. Hello, Shannon. No worries, no worries. I don't blame you. I blame Connie and Temu. So, Connie got me started on coloring with washi tape. And then I got onto Temu. And bought washi tape. So, there's this one. You're so pretty. So there's the butterfly one. Yep, yep. Is that a little better? So that's the butterflies. And then we have more butterflies. All right. This one doesn't like to come out. Yeah. And then there's this one here. And it's some purples. They're so pretty. So there's another one. Butterflies are always nice, yes. And then we had to go with moons and stars. And this one has some really big ones in it too. Yeah, we'll get to the bottom one. So this one has some really big ones in it as well. So it can be used for full coverage areas. Same with this one. It's got a lot of words on it, so definitely one of those background ones. We'll be done with these. I actually use them for, I have used them for coloring. I use them for edging as well as borders and stuff like that. And then there's this one. Hello, Kathleen. Lurk away. I know I had this one open. Does it not want to open again? I guess the tape is stuck again. I peeled the tape off of it earlier. I don't know why it's stuck again. There. Make sure it's unstuck. Open sesame. This one got a little smushed, but it's a lot of different Asian symbols and pictures and lots of gold and pretties. It's got a couple of small ones in it and great for borders and stuff like that. Hello, Celine. Good afternoon. No problem. And then there's this one here, which is a watercolor. It's very, very dainty, very soft colors. It's got more butterflies. And it's got these really tiny ones, which are great for doing seams and edging on dresses. It's just really pretty. And then we have the big pack of 100s. There is 100 washi tape in this box. Hello, Bee. So this one here has cranes, lots of little ones, which are great. And butterflies and aquatic pictures. Turn that down a little bit more. So yeah, lots of, I like this one. A lot of really, really pretty pictures that would work really well on backgrounds, as well as dresses and edges, and just really, really pretty washi tapes each one has a set of small ones and then medium ones and then the larger ones. I like this one. It's all the sakura flowers. It's so pretty. I don't know if you can see them. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. All right, so that was the washi tape excursion into Temu. Yeah. So yeah, don't go shopping at Temu when you have a project in mind, is what I'm saying, because then you get 200 washi tape. So yeah, that was my excursion into Temu for washi tape. Not like I needed more washi tape, but they're pretty. Just saying. So yeah. All right. I'm going to get to coloring now that I've bored you all with my washi tape. I'm going to zoom you in. And we're going to start up at the top. There we go. So how is everybody? Hopefully you're all not as scatterbrained as I am. It's a Monday night. Saturday night. Monday night. All right, I need this one, which is 109. No, I need these two. 110 and 107. Well, washi tape is just one of those things. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, you should make sure that you order your meds, dear. All right. So we are going to be using the sepia, Van Dyke brown, burnt umber, and black for the tree. So we're going to start with the black. And the black is just going to be the dark areas where the light isn't hitting it from the glow bugs, because this is a night scene, so we want that to be dark. Yeah. And when it's too hot to sleep, you just get so tired. I think my internal thermometer is back to normal. I keep on getting overheated. Oy, oy, oy. Yeah, I don't blame you there. Peopling more than once is enough. You can talk all you want, dear. There's no shushing. There's no need to shush. And then we're going to use the Van Dyke brown. Hello, Sue. Let me know if that is clear enough for you all. Looks a little out of focus to me. There, that's better. That's much better. It was looking a little out of focus. Hello, Callie. Welcome, welcome. Good to see everyone. Right. Now we're going to use the sepia. Hello, Alex. You are perfectly fine. You are fine. All right. Oh no. Why do you have to go bottled? Is there something wrong with your water? Do you have a boil advisory? I hate it when we get those. We don't get them very often, but and then we're going to use the burnt sienna. And I'm using the burnt sienna from the Star Joys because this set didn't come with one. So yeah, yeah. In flood areas, you have to be careful with that. And then oh, that's good. I'm glad that ended. That is a long time to be on a boil water advisory and to be without water. You don't notice it until you don't have it. then you realize how much you actually use it. We had no hot water for 3 days, and it was amazing how much it got used, how much I missed it. Wow, that's up really high. Is that higher than it got last year, Yana? Because I know it got a little high last year too. But I don't think it got that high though. All right, so there's the top of our first branch. So I'm not going to bore you all with coloring just that. So I'm going to color some leaves. And I want, let's see, I need, so this is 34, need 37, and 38. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, I need 38. I think it's already out. Yeah. Eesh, yeah, that's scary. All right, so we're going to use the darker green for the top areas. Yeah, that's always a good thing. And then, so we're using number 38, which is grass green, 37, which is permanent green. Hello, Ronnie. And then number 34, which is pale cadmium green, in the areas where that light is going to come into effect, like this area here. We're going to use that pale cadmium green. There we go. Now this one here, because it's coming into contact close with that pink, we're actually going to take some pink and we're going to put it on the edge of the leaf here. And then we're going to take our 38 and then 37. Yeah, it's flooding. It's the winter thaw as well as, the rain and everything else. It brings a lot of water with it. then number 34. Now for this one here, we're going to take some of our bright green. We're going to put it on the edge. Where that light's going to hit it. And then we're going to do the dark on the other side. Welcome back, Alex. And then our medium tone. Yes. Same one we were using on Saturday. And hello, Barbara. Thank you, Celine. I appreciate that. It is listed in the description below the video as well. And of course, the listing is on the community page under the projects as well. All right, so now we're going to do the sakura flowers here. Is what I'm going to do them as. So we're starting off with number 85, which is Bengal Rose. Oh, and Mr. Choo Choo. Okay, that's good. That's good. And then we're going to take number 97, which is Azalea Pink. Thank you for the hearts. And then we're going to take our white. And blend that out. like so. Yeah, that's got to be scary. And then we're going to use this yellow here, which is number 19, which is chrome yellow. And then we're going to use this one, which is yellow orange, I do believe. Number 13, orange yellow. We're going to take a little tiny bit of that orange yellow and put it in the very tip of this flower, because it's going to catch a little bit of that glow off that bug. Thank you, Dawn. And then we're going to do the same thing here. All right. Now the tips of these ones are going to be a lot lighter, so I'm not going to come in with as much pink on those. They're going to have a lot more of the yellow from the glow bug. I'm just going to come a little bit with that azalea pink. Then we're going to blend it with the white. Then we're going to come in with our yellows. And we're going to come in through here. That yellow as well. Yeah, sometimes our bodies just like to do that to us. Unfortunately, mine does it all the time. All right, now we've got a dragonfly up here, so we're going to take our, let's see, number 54, if I have it out already. I think I do. Maybe not. And take number 54, 51, and 50. All right, so we're going to sharpen these up. Oh, what's on your bed? What's on your bed? I'm not going to guess because, you know, even though this is an adult coloring channel, hopefully it's not another spider. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, if it was another spider, then we wouldn't be hearing from Catherine for the rest of the night. Just saying. A mandala book. There you go. Did you find your mandala book? You're keeping us in suspense. And then we're going to actually take a little bit of the pink. And a little bit of the yellow. Ooh, nice! Hello, Marilyn! And then Right. Then we're going to take our black. Oh, okay. Well, I'm just going to shush then. And we're going to just put a little bit of it under here, just to darken that up a little bit. Like so. And then we have a dragonfly. And then for the moths, we're going to take this one. Yeah, this one and this one. So we're going to start with the sepia. And hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Come up here and do this one as well. And then we're going to come in with that pink. You can purchase these on eBay, or you can have a friend in Europe that can purchase them at the works. They are called Crawford and Black. If you look them up on eBay, I'm quite sure you can find a seller on eBay. That's where I bought them. I will not promote the seller that I bought them from because he made me mad. And, you know, just saying. But you can find other sellers on eBay, so I just have not had the opportunity or the time to look. Now I'm going in with number 99, which is light flesh. And then we're going to take number 110 and we're going to do his body with a little bit of, where is it? There it is. No problem, number 85. There we go. And there we have our little mothy friends on that side done. So now we're going to take our browns again and we're going to start working on some more of the branches. So we're going to start with black. In the shadowed branches areas. So the areas that are furthest away from that light are going to get that black. Well, thank you, Deborah. I appreciate that. Again, moving it further down the branch away from the glow. And then number 110. Which is a dark brown, which gives us a little bit more of that shadow in the darker areas. I'm just going over top of the black with it and bringing it out a little bit. Like so. And then we'll use number 111, which is burnt umber. And then number 107. Yeah, that's just like, buy another set of pencils and the other ones that you're missing will show up. Need to come through with the medium tone here as well. Just bring it out a little bit more. Like so. Now this area here is going to have a lot of the light color because of the amount of light that's around there. So we're not going to come in with any dark here. Just light. Same with up here. Come in a little bit more. Like so. Okay, and then we're going to come back in with number 110. Just extend that out just a little bit more. On that dark side. And then number 111. Yeah, that happens. It does work that way. It is Murphy's Law. If you can't find something, replace it, and then it will show up. Going, hey, you replaced me. All right, now we're going to go back to our greens. So we're going to start with number 38 up here in the dark areas. And then number 37. Not going to be adding any of the lighter color to this one because it's far enough away from that light source that it's not going to need it. Exactly. You know, when you really like a book, you know, and you're inclined enough to replace it because you can't find it, having more than one's not a bad thing. It's like having two sets of pencils because you like them. And you know you're going to use them up. You know. All right, now we're going to move on to this one here, which is going to get the light from this area here as well as this area here. So this side here is going to be much lighter than this side back here. So we're going to go through this side here with the dark green. We're going to bring it out quite a bit further than we do on this side. Right up the center. And then the medium green. Blend that in a little bit. The dark green. A little bit more of the dark green here. And then our medium green. And then we're going to add our light green to that. And this light green has quite a bit of yellow in it, so I don't need to add any yellow. And there we have that leaf. And then back here, because they're furthest away, these are going to be darker. So we're just going to use the dark and the medium tone on these. We're not going to use that yellow tone. Like so. Now we've got a sakura flower up there. And it's quite a ways away from any lights. And it's behind this leaf, so we're not going to be adding any bright colors to it. I am going to make sure that my page is not moved. I do have a page behind this page just to make sure that the ink doesn't transfer from the other page. These are single-sided, so you could definitely do this in marker if you chose. Okay, Calamity, thank you so much for coming in. I hope you have a good night. Get some rest, and hopefully your back feels better soon. And then our center. So. Oh, nice, Deborah. It was just telling you that it was meant for you. All right, so we're going to move down now. Actually, let's do this side. Might as well while we're up here. So we're going to start with the black. Thank you for the hearts. Yeah, back spasms are horrible. Now we're just putting the black in the areas that are facing away from the lit area. Hello, Blue. How are you? Long time no see, my friend. Long time no see. I know it's late. Most days that I'm streaming, so I'm glad to see you, though. And then 110. Not going to put the light in this area because there's no light up here. So we're just going to do the dark colors up here. On the wood. Same with down in this area here. Until we get to about there. Ah, yes, yes. Yeah, there's a lot of us that are in need of spring vibes. And then number 111. Although this is, I'm doing this as the Chinese New Year dragon. So this is the wood dragon. Sleeping just before the Chinese New Year, still hibernating in his wonderful little warm jar. And number 107. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. When I know it's usually pretty late when I stream for you, so when I don't see ya, it's a good thing. It means I don't have to tell you to go to bed. But I do miss you when I don't see you, so sometimes I kind of like having you off track, but I would rather you be getting your sleep and resting. I am absolutely loving your drawings as well as your paintings that I've been seeing on Instagram. They look wonderful. Just saying. Absolutely, Deborah. Let me know how that goes. I have not used the grisailles in the Ruth Sanderson's books, so let me know how that goes. All right, now we're going to take our darker tone up here as well. Yeah, exactly. I get to see all the wonderful things you do in Instagram as well as in Barbara's streams. I haven't seen you posting anything in the Facebook though. I know you don't post a whole lot in Facebook, but still get to pick on you for it. So I'm just going back and forth between the dark and light colors. Right now I'm using number 111. And then 110. I've already put the black in the areas that I want that black to be on this stem part here. Now because this is got that glow there as well as the glow from here, the only parts that I'm putting that darker color are parts that are blocked as well as in the back. And then number 107. And when we do the background, all of these bits here are going to end up with a little bit of a glow color from the background. So if it looks too dark, it won't after we get the black background on it. Yeah, that's what I figured. You're never been much of a Facebook person, so. And then we're going to come in through here. And up under here. We're going to add that dark color. Just because it's in the back behind this branch here. So it's not going to get the light from this one. And then number 111. And I know these little nibs are probably little leaf starts, but I'm not coloring them as that, so. I know that's what they are. I just don't want to color them as that. I don't want too many leaves on this because I'm going to make it a early spring kind of picture um, where there is still a little bit of snow melting on the ground because it is February, even if the sakura have come out a little bit. Just going right over that wing so that it shows the tree bark behind the wing. Same with coming through here. I'm not going to put in a heavy hand on it, but we are going to put some color back there. Like that. Making sure that we leave a little in the front there. Now I'm not adding any black to this area because the glow is there right on top of that area, so we don't want it too dark. Like I said, some of these glowing areas are going to end up with um, an extra bit of glow from the background when we get to that point. All right, let's do the flowers and leaves. Starting up here at the top, we've got a bit of glow coming from here. So the top part and this part of the leaf is going to be darker. So we're going to start with number 38. Like so. Just going to come in a little bit with that 38 down here as we get closer to the bug. We're using less of it. Aw, thank you, Blue. I appreciate that. And then we're going to use number 37. And as we get closer to the bug, we're going to start using that lighter color. We're going to add a little bit of it right there. And that will give us that little bit of glow from that bug there. Now it's not a lot of glow because that bug is so far away from that leaf. Just going back over it with the dark and medium tones, getting it a little bit darker on the edges here. Thank you. And this one here is number 38. This one's going to be dark because it's far away. So we're going to cover a lot of it with the dark, and then we're going to come in with the medium. We're not going to come in with the light color on this one. Same with this one back here. A little bit heavier on the dark. Now this one is going to have dark right here at the tip and a little bit down the sides on the inside. But most of it, put a little bit here from the tree. And then the medium, because it's got glow on both sides. It's got glow from this bug as well as glow from this bug. Now, even though the branch is there and going to break that up a little bit, it's still going to show on the leaves as a light glow. So we're going to just put a little tiny bit on there, and we're going to blend it in with our medium tone. So it's going to light up the leaf, but it's not going to make it extra bright, if that makes sense. This one up here, we're going to do the same thing. However, this side here is going to be brighter, and so is the tip. So this part here is going to be darker, close to the flower. Even though there is the branch in the way there, it's still going to catch that afterglow. So then our medium tone, which is number 37. And then our light color, which is number 34. Then we're going to take our medium tone again, and we're just going to spread that out a little bit, making sure that we don't have too much of that yellow. Absolutely. And this side here is going to be darker. We're going to leave some light down at the bottom, but up here it's going to be much darker. Alex is not available. She has little peoples to deal with. So she will answer your question when she returns. There we go. And then lastly, these two little leaves down here. Now this one here is going to have a lot of yellow on this side, not so much on this side. And this one here is going to have a lot of yellow. So we're going to do this side first, up at the top. The tip is going to have yellow, but down the back side here, as well as through this area, it's going to be quite a bit darker. Do the spine and that area. I'm going to take that medium color, and we're going to make this a little bit brighter down here for this bug here. And we're going to bring this out from the center for that bug there. And then number 34 for our bright color for where our bugs are hidden. Oh, thank you, Sue. Sometimes I don't do so well with it either. Sometimes I completely mess it up. And then I just, reshift my light source. Exactly. Exactly. Little people should not disturb big people while we're coloring. All right, now this one here is going to be all bright because it's getting all of the light from this bug here. So we're going to actually just go straight in with our brightest color, which is number 34. And then we're going to take number 37, and we're just going to touch the tip and down the center. Did it burn out? It might have. Husband's playing with things because it was working this morning. come in with the light color here. There's a little bit too much white spot in there for me, so I'm just going to fill that in. Some things I like the white spot and some things I don't. So, alright, that is better. Now this little leaf way down here is also going to be very bright. So we're going to just take number 34 and number 37. Alright, now we're going to do our sakura flowers. Now this flower here is touched by the light. These two here aren't going to be touched by the light. So we're going to do those much darker. So we're going to start off with our dark pink, which is number 85. And then number 97. And then number 1. Well, it's number 21, but it's white. And then number 19, which is chrome yellow. And then number 13, which is yellow orange. And then again, the same way here. So the first color we're using is number 85, which is our darkest pink, which is Bengal Rose. And then number 97, which is Azalea Pink. And then number 21, which is our white. Now, if you have this book and you don't have the Crawford and Black pencils, you can use your Star Joy originals if you have the 120 set. The numbers and names are, they match up identically. However, some of the colors of the pencils do not. So there are some colors that are not the same. And then number 19. Which is number 19 is Naples Yellow, and then number 13, which is Yellow Orange or Orange Yellow. Well, you like those busy pages, so just saying. And now this one is going to be touched by this bug here. So the glow from this bug is going to be reflected on this flower. So we're going to come in with our Bengal Rose down here on this part here. And then just a little bit as we come closer into our bug. Yep. And then we're going to take that azalea pink. And we're going to come out coming into the glow. Now we still want that pink to be there, we just don't want it to be as dark as everywhere else. Now just for the fun of it, we're actually going to blend this part of the flower with cream instead of the white. And we're going to take a little bit of that peach. We're just going to come into that cream with it. So this is the light flesh tone, which is number 99. There we go. Now we're going to do this a little, oh, we got to do the center. Let's do the center. No, actually these are a little bit better than the Starjoy. I find that the Starjoy is a little bit harder. These feel more like a wax-based pencil, but they do match the number to number of the Starjoy. They do feel closer to the Nione, but definitely a little bit higher quality than the Starjoy, in my opinion. But they do match number for number. And I did not check the Nione. I might want to do that another time and see if they match name for name on the Nione as well. All right, now for this little bug, we need number 107. And I need to... Yeah, that would have been a big hint. Yes, Starjoy Golds are not one that I would recommend to anyone that has any sort of want to learn how to color or want to color at all. Actually, the pencils themselves aren't all that bad. They're not one that I use or would recommend using, but they're not horrifying. I just wouldn't recommend them. Any colored pencil set that is only got one red in it is just not a good set to me. I need more red than one. Just saying. And there we have our little bug as well. No, it ain't the pencil's fault. However, I have found that with my Starjoy Golds, I don't use them. And when I do grab them for something, I have noticed lately that they are starting to split, which is a little concerning to me. For those of you that actually enjoy them and use them, be careful of that. The wood is on mine are starting to split open, which is weird. I hate it when that happens. I've got a couple of Prismas that are doing that as well, so it's not just the Starjoys that. But I don't know if it's a moisture thing in the air in my house or the heat and cold or what it is, but It's not fun. Yeah, yeah, I know where mine are because, I just had them out the other day, but not because I was using them. Because they're in the same box as my Star Toys. But no, I just find that the colors are not what I would want in a pencil set. Is the nicest way I can say that. Nice. Well done, Della. Take that win and run with it, dear. All right. There's that. Now we're coming down into the bottom of the screen here. So if I go off screen, let me know, and I'll shift it around. Oh, Catherine, I'm sorry. Absolutely, I will celebrate your wins all day long. I don't have too many of my own to celebrate, so I'll celebrate yours. No problem. Yeah, thought about going through my pencil tins, and that got about as much thought as I could possibly give it before I needed a nap. Can you tell how much that was? Now I'm going in with number 111. Yes, I know I went over the line, but that's okay. We're celebrating Della getting her swatch done. Exactly, exactly, Della. It was an exhausting thought and quite literally made my head hurt. It's like, okay, well, I think I'm gonna go lie down. with the dark. This area here is going to have dark down in this area, but up here it's going to have that light from that bug. Yeah. I'm just going to take a bit of the black. And put that shadow from the leaf there. I'm going to shift you down because I'm starting to lose my book. So just 1 second while I shift that page down for you instead of losing my book. Now I'm using number 110. Right over top of that black. Oh dear, that has got to be frustrating. I applaud your patience, dear, because yeah, I would have just been throwing the tip away and sharpening the heck out of that pencil until it stayed sharp. I have very little patience for broken pencils. I'm terrible. And then number 107. And then 111, which is burnt umber. Now there's a glow all the way around this jar here. So the edges here and here are going to get a little bit of that glow as well. So we're going to keep that light in that area. Now I'm assuming that this is a vine. So we're going to color it as a bit of a vine coming off of or under this plant. Up to about there. And then I'm going to color the rest of it as something else. Aww. So I'm using number 110, which is one of our darker browns, not blacks. And then number 107. Of course, because you're paying attention to them, not me. I don't have that issue, thank you. Because of hubby's allergies, I can't have a cat. The two pets that we do have a cage. And they don't come anywhere near my pencils. They're just not allowed. All right, now for our greens. Oh, there it is. I lost it. So we've got this one here that is touching the glow from here as well as the glow from the bug. So we're going to do two different glows here. So we're going to do two different colors. The glow from here is going to be a bit of a bluish color with a little bit of the pink as mixed into it. I'm going to make it kind of molted kind of color. So we're going to take a little bit of this one, just a little bit of it. So this is number 57. I'm just going to cover a little bit into here. And then we're going to take a little bit of that azalea pink. We're going to come into there a little bit with it as well. And then up at the top, we're going to go with our green, our light green. Yeah. Yeah, Bob can't breathe. So we don't have any animals. No kitties anyway. We can have dogs, but after Shyla, I'm just not ready to get another dog. And then down here, we're going to have our dark. The ones that we have looked at and considered adopting, unfortunately, we're way too fixated on our small creatures. And their safety was always first. All right, and then come in with our medium green. And then back with our light green here. Blend it into that medium. Good night, Dawn. Have a great sleep. They're difficult. They're difficult. So do your research, absolutely. Um, I know I have some really good friends that have a lot of disabled puppies. So do your research and make sure that it's something that you're physically and mentally able to take care of, because they can be difficult. Number 38. Disabled dogs can be a handful. And there we go. There we have our one leaf done. Oh, absolutely, absolutely, they do. Um, Sometimes they're, even though they have a lot of love to give, they are so timid and so abused is the word, that they are very difficult to look after. Yeah, nice. Oh wow, Deli, you're losing everything. All right, Blue, good night and get some sleep. I hope to see you again soon. And keep it up on the Instagram, posting all that wonderful painting and drawing and stuff. It's looking awesome. Sorry, I had to take a sip of my coffee. Um, we will be we will be shuffling off here soon as well. I'm gonna do up this leaf and then I'll show you what I'm gonna do down here at the bottom. I know we've basically done leaves all evening, leaves and branches. I'll show you what I'm going to do at the bottom. I will do the rest of the leaves and flowers off screen. Now this one is farther away, so it's going to be a lot darker, all the way down this side here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The cats will prey on an animal that's disabled as well, so you got to be careful with that too. All right, Joe, I'm not going to put the yellow green in here, but I'm still putting that light color in there. Lighter color in there. That's awesome. Yeah, they're all in St. Louis at the moment. Yeah. This one we're just going to color dark. All right. So the ground itself, I am going to do it differently because I see this as a transition going from our winter into our spring, because I'm putting this as the rest before the New Year celebration for this little fella. All of this area here, all these mounds on both sides, I'm going to color as snow. So I'm using number 58. And this part here is the snow runoff. So we're going to color this blue where it's a little icy but a little watery at the same time. Make sure we put in our shadows from our mushrooms. This part here is starting to turn to water. And then we're going to take our a little bit lighter here. So number 55. And we're going to come out off of that blue. In our shadow areas especially. Good night, Sue. I did actually turn the heat down today because I was just dying. It seems my thermometer has reset itself back to its original dysfunction of me being hot all the time. So I did actually turn the thermometer down today. The thermostat. Alright, like so, and then we're going to take our white and we're going to start blending. Like so. And then we'll come over this with a little bit of Winkostella, because with all of the glow from the bugs as well as the glow from our little dragon friend there, we're going to have a bit of a sparkle on the snow. So we'll put that sparkle on the snow later. Using the white to blend it so that I get that dulled down coloring. Instead of having it a bright blue, it's lightening it up to a creamy white blue. More of a nice color, like so. Yeah, she's nice and warm. So that's what we're going to do with the ground, and I will continue the ground next time. All of the flowers and leaves and everything else I'll out so you can take a look at the full picture. And we will be doing some browns here. We will finish up this part here on Wednesday and the background. The background's not going to take long. We're going to do that in oil pastel, so it won't take long at all. All right, so there we have it. If I don't get to the flowers and the rest of the branches before Wednesday, we'll finish that up on Wednesday as well. Hello, Angela. Thank you. Glad to see ya. All right, guys. So with that, I would like to say thank you all very much for coming and hanging out. I apologize for all the technical difficulties and all of that. I do have to shut off my computer and check for some plugs and things like that. Um, yeah, because and not having my secondary monitor kind of really bugs me. now that I've now that I've had it for a while, I really like it. So, all right, guys. With that, thank you all very much for coming and hanging out. Of course, always remember to like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube artists that you enjoy. And of course, always remember to relax, color, and stay safe, everyone. Until next time, bye bye for now.